What is the hashtag CBLOL diff? The Belveth supports? The screaming of players across the stage at each other?
Ô, essa bot lane aí não tá dando não, hein, rapaziada. Melhor jogar bem.
The pay of a successful Herald charge?
Defesa zero, só tá chegando agora o Frost e o Titã.
Yes, to all the above and more. But today, we're talking about the insane hashtag CBLOL diff playoff curses or lore that defines Brazil's best of fives. The days of simple single elimination brackets have long passed, and nowadays, every region has their own playoff format. From the straightforward double elimination of the LCK or LCS, to the modified gauntlet and double elimination of the LPL, to whatever fresh madness the LEC is doing. As of 2022, CBLOL switched to their current double elimination upper bracket with a gauntlet lower bracket, and this split will mark the fourth playoffs in this format for CBLOL. To be specific, 6 out of 10 teams qualify from the regular season into the playoffs. The 5th and 6th teams will battle through a single elimination gauntlet, which will see them attempt to win 5 straight best of 5s to take the championship. The top 4 teams will start in the upper bracket, where seeding can make all the difference. The shortest road to being champions would see a team claim the throne in as little as 3 best of 5s. But should any of the top 4 teams falter, they still have a second shot in the lower bracket gauntlet. So, how does seeding matter? Well, the first seed of the regular season will get their choice of opponents from the 3rd and 4th seed in the first round. Furthermore, the lowest seed which loses in the first round will have to play through the lower bracket with 5 best of 5s, just like the 5th and 6th seed teams, while the higher seed to lose in the first bracket will get a bye to the 3rd round of the lower bracket. So basically, 1 less best of 5, 4 best of 5s to take the championship. In short, teams can play anywhere from 9 to 25 games in the playoff, depending on seeding and wins. Now, it wouldn't be a CBLOL diff if just the format was different. So let's talk about some of the CBLOL playoff curses and lore that have developed since the format change in 2022. Number 1. The first seed never wins. This curse goes back even before the format change, even before franchising in 2021. The first seed in the regular season might come in with momentum, but they never seem to be quite able to replicate their best of 1 success in best of 5s. The last team to win both the regular season and the playoffs was Flamengo back in 2019 Split 2, and they're not even around anymore. Now, that isn't to say the regular season first seeds perform poorly. On average, they tend to place either 2nd or 3rd since the format changes in 2022. There was also previously a curse similar to this, where the team that won the winners finals in the upper bracket would lose in the grand finals, but Loud broke that curse last split. Number 2. No team that has started from the lower bracket has won. In other words, if you placed 5th or 6th in the regular season and have to play the single elimination gauntlet, good luck. You're gonna need it. We've come close, with Red Canids in 2022 Split 1 losing in the upper bracket round 1 and having to play 5 best of 5s, totaling a whopping 21 games to win it all. But even still, they had lost 1 series, and it wasn't a perfect single elimination run. The furthest single elimination gauntlet run we've seen so far was Furia last split in 2023 Split 1. Starting at 6th, they managed to get to round 3 to finish 4th. But 3 out of 5? That's only halfway. Number 3. Regular season performance doesn't matter. Now, the idea behind this one links back to curse number 1, the first seed never wins. After all, if the best team in the regular season doesn't win, then regular season performance, I guess, doesn't matter. Well, yes and no. This one goes back to before the format changes, after franchising. In 2021, When the CBLOL first switched to franchising, we still used a single elimination playoff format, and that year we did have some big upsets. 2021 Split 1 champions were Pain Gaming, who entered the playoffs as 5th seeds. 2021 Split 2 champions were Red Canids, who entered the playoffs even lower as 6th seeds. Now those look like some pretty miraculous runs, but what we need to remember is those were single eliminations, which are inherently more volatile. Since the format changes, the average difference in standings between regular season and playoffs has only been plus or minus 1.2. This means that most teams perform pretty much where we expect them to, except the eventual champions. In 2022 Split 1, Red moved up 2 spots from 3rd seed to champions. 2022 Split 2 saw our biggest move, with Loud coming in at 4th seed, moving up 3 spots to eventual champions. And last split, 2023 Split 1, Loud pretty much met the average and only moved up 1 spot from 2nd seed. So why do we fans of CBLOL still believe in this third piece of playoff lore? Because teams like Loud and Pain exist. 2 teams that have defined the CBLOL playoffs in recent splits. But talking about the playoff teams feels like something best saved for another video, one of its own. Either way, these are just a random Minions musings, and let's see if the teams can break yet another playoff curse like last time, like Loud did last split.